Russ, we of course saw the play, and that Collins gets the flagrant 2, and the blood. You go to the back and get to stop it. How was your head feeling? You're able to come into the game. How was that whole couple minutes for you?
Yeah, it was fine. It was quick. Doctor looked at it and closed it up and came back out.
2 straight wins, this third in 4 games against the Spurs. Russ, this one without AD. What did you see as any kind of theme to how you guys were able to start stacking some wins here the last week or so?
Important part is, win games that, we're supposed to win when we got bigger things and aspirations as a team. I think that's the most important part you can take from it.
What I'm curious about, Russ, is I know why Zach was ejected, but why were you called for a technical foul? Did they explain that to you, the reason behind it?
I was confused on that one myself. I wasn't sure why I got one, but I'll, check with the league and talk to them about it and figure out, why that was. Maybe because I probably hopped up or something, I'm not sure. But I ain't talked to them. Yeah. Maybe I caught too fast or something, I don't know. But I'm going to check and find out.
Russ, you mentioned getting up, and you look like you were pretty upset with Zach, obviously. But your teammates kind of got you, and LeBron got the towel on you. Did you feel like they were keeping an eye out for you in that moment and trying to keep that from escalating?
Probably so. Yeah, probably so. Initially reaction obviously is to hop up and kind of see what's going on, but obviously now once I'm bleeding all over the place, kind of calm down and take care of that and kind of move forward.
And then, you had that, I believe in the second quarter, the double lob. I don't think we see that very much. We could talk about that play and the connection with LeBron there.
Yeah, he's always, LeBron is, well known as always trailing. So just me knowing that, being able to make that read and put the pass where he can be able to, finish.
Right now, he's good and fine. I want to ask because of the concussion protocol type stuff.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah, I wouldn't have came back if I wasn't feeling fine. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
So we've just heard Russell Westbrook speak on the altercation with Zach Collins, and now here's LeBron James weighing in on the altercation and his thoughts on what went down.
I want to ask about a couple sequences with you and Russ tonight. The alley-oop, double alley-oop, I guess, and then also you stepping in after he was fouled by Collins. One, I guess we just discussed both individually. The double alley-oop, kind of a rare play in today's game. Can you just break down what we were seeing as you get down the court?
Obviously we had the numbers, and I think it was Trey Jones was back, so I didn't want to bounce it. I wanted to throw it high to try to keep it away from him, and Russ being a elite passer on this team, and elite passer in this game for quite a while. I figured I'd just keep trailing and see if he throw it back up, and he did, and I was able to reward that. And then as far as the foul, it was a tough blow, obviously, but I didn't want it to let Russ escalate it any further. Especially with him bleeding like that, I didn't want to, the head rush or anything to happen after that contact. So just try to step in there and just try to diffuse it as much as possible.
LeBron, when Russ got hit and the blood started to come out fast and somebody brought a towel out and you grabbed it and kind of like applied it yourself, I don't know if you see players typically doing that. Of course, he's your peer. Or are there any like fatherly instincts or something when you see it like that and just wanting it to stop? Or what was going through your mind in that?
Well, I saw what a cut was immediately. So, it's just common sense, to put pressure on the cut right away. Don't let it continue to go, before we became teammates, we've, always been like brothers and cool and things of that nature. So his health is more important than the game of basketball. So I'm just trying to stop that and let the training staff do their job after we got him over to the bench. But I actually saw the cut right when it happened once he got up off the floor and wanted to I wanted to do something to Zach.
Good to see you. I just wanted to get your vet's perspective on kind of a broader thing. There's a lot of talk today about how much basketball players play before they even get to the NBA and what that potentially might cause for them in terms of potential injury once they are in the pros. Obviously, you've played 20 years yourself. You've got kids who are right in the middle of that pathway to the pros. What are your views on the year-round nature of the game today and the demands that it puts on players?
I think it's too much. I think it's too many tournaments. I think it's too much basketball, too many basketball tournaments being played throughout the full year, and it's not allowing these these kids to recover. They go from playing all summer to right into school league, and then all summer again right into school league, all summer right into school league for 4 years, and then they go off to college or go play wherever they go to play. And if they're fortunate enough to get to the NBA, there's a lot of basketball, a lot of miles being put on their bodies. I've noticed it over the last few years, and having kids of my own, I've allowed them to not play in certain tournaments. I've told them just, if you want to go and be a great teammate, cool. But, if you want to sit out, the first half of the tournament, or if you want to sit out the first couple games, or if you want to play every other game, then I completely understand. You have a lot of guys that come into our league, and you wonder why some of the injuries are happening so early on in their careers. Could that be part of it? Possibly, but I'm not sure. I know when I came into the league, and guys were coming out of high school, there was not many tournaments. Throughout the summer. We did have our AAU tournaments. Yeah, there's way more tournaments. Yeah, way more. There's way more tournaments being played now than 20 years ago when, me and my boys was in high school and we were playing. It's just, and they want to play. They want to play, but you got to try to stop them from playing as well. But we shall see. We'll see what happens.